going through transition right now, and we may expect a lot of turbulence, of spiritual attack, like a lot of accident, and also there is some uh, I would say mentally challenged males or others attacking the elderly, especially the female elderly. So if you are an elderly woman, or if you have an elderly parent that is a female, must be careful, take care of her, good care of her, and also be careful on the roads, because there's a lot of accident lately provoked and done by these beings. This is already by design, this is already agented, and it's a program, okay? And they are attacking people on the roads, causing accidents. Because it's one thing, everybody may say, but it's common, accidents are common. Yeah, it's common, but if you want after another, or a chain of accident, or a chain of elderly woman being attacked, this is no more coincidence. We don't classify it as a coincidence, it isn't. Okay, this is done already by design. This is done already on purpose. Okay, plus the attack against the woman nowadays in certain countries like Latin America, Africa, or other continents, where they are attacking a woman. These are all ritual. These are all ritual. These are part of a ritual, because they want to make an equation. They want to balance the number of female and male. Of course, there's a lot of males nowadays, okay? And that we come to a point where by maybe on the future we'll have more, the rate of males gonna be above the females here in this planet. Also because of this social problem that we have, feminicide, okay, which is attack against the woman. They are attacking woman because also, besides being a ritual, it's also a part of a game of world, outer world fight, intrigues and battles that they are having with the masculine Sirius and the feminine, which makes part of the Pleiades and Orion or other sector of the universe. Okay, so we are having these problems now, and Sirius is totally male oriented. It's a male oriented system or galaxy. Say galaxy is a system of planets, and they have always been on war with Orion. Orion is ruled by their queen, okay? It's mostly girls, they're females, but they maybe they are mixed, they're reptilian, they are others, not all are reptilians, okay? So they are fighting. and they have always fought with those females. Those females are warriors. They are very strong, and they have to find a way to protect themselves, okay, against the male-dominated system. It's a very, they are burly, they are big size, they are monster. Some have lion face, the others no, others totally like a ogre, okay, very ugly, very burly and ugly and tough, so ugly, look like a monster. Some are hairy, okay, and they are anti-female, so they are here now. They make part of the Luciferian group, and they are attacking the females. They are using the females, usually the males whose lineage and soul family belongs to them. I mean, they have a oversoul. It's very large. And this oversoul, he's responsible, and he's in charge of all the small soul, their lineage, soul lineage. And these males who like to attack females, they usually belong to this lineage of monster. They are ugly, totally ugly and burly, very big size. They are burly, but the girls, they are very, very tough, and I love them. They never say never, and they fight to the end, and they can spit venom. Okay, they are very venomous. It can spit venomous, and they can, like a cobra, they can kill the enemy from far away. They just spit. I wish I were like that. I swear, I wish I were like that. I could spit venom, but of course we can spit venom through the tongue, through. But I wish to be able to spit venom literally wise, be like a cobra. So these girls are very tough, they are very really resilient, and they never say never, okay. And so now we are having a battle between these two groups. Of course, now the girls also have boys nowadays to side with them. Most of these boys are reptilian also, and they protect the head, they protect the feminine, okay. But still the others are trying to outnumber them because they have a lot of group. They are trying to outnumber these the female group, because they are coward. They are still scared of them because they are very powerful. So they bring in more. They ally themselves with the other groups. They form other members so as to attack those females, those female warriors. And within this system there are also female, the misogynist one, but they are not valued by their male. Their male doesn't give them the value they wanted. They don't, because they don't value women, and they are anti-female, okay. And this universe and this earth was before female. They were the one who attacked here, who invaded it and took over from those female, and it become totally male oriented universe. Not say only planet, but universe, okay. Become a male oriented universe. So they created their religion system, all based on misogynism, all based on male, terrified male energy. Okay, and then they divert. The female are more into spirituality. Okay, the female are more ethereal. The male are more into the matrix and into the materialism. But there has been a group here, the same group that attacked and invaded here, who has inverted this truth and claim that this universe, the female energy is all about materialism. No, it isn't. The material ones are mostly the male's energy. Okay, the female are more into the ethereal aspect of existence, whereas the male are more materialism oriented. Okay, those cultures or whatever have twisted all around and have reversed. They are wrong. Females and males are wrong. There's some even have the absurd to say that the female energies are bad and the males are good. And for this reason that many women were treated cruelly and unjust, in a very bad and unjust way, because of this virus that once is spread through those people that place the woman as the lower one and the negative aspect of existence, when it's not true. You know those beings that they claim, oh, there's a woman goes, no such thing as a ghost. The anti-woman. They are neutral. They are not male nor female. They are kind of androgynous. I have seen some here inside the wardrobe here. I see 3 of them, very big. They aren't female. Okay, the one is the hair, the black hair on the eyes, and the white gown. That entity is not female at all. That's a male. Or they are androgynous. They can be either thing, but they are not female. But that's the female one. But the female one's more like, you know, very demure, very. They are not autonomous. They have to follow rules by the females. From the females, they are the Luciferian group. Okay, they are into the Luciferian group. And they are not sovereign. They are not sovereign. They have to listen to rules from outside. So don't fall for this. Don't fall for this lie about women be negative. Of course, there are women that is totally stupid. You know, they are very stupid women. Even if they have degrees or whatever, they are still classified as stupid because they don't have a mind of their own. And wisdom is not the same as intellectual intelligence. Wisdom is knowledge imparted. I mean, you can have degrees, you can have diploma, but you can be totally subject to someone else, the male system. and that you can be you can have low education but still be a very smart and very wise kind of woman or person, or male, doesn't matter. You still can be very smart on your own, okay, without the power, the power that comes from outside of you, external power, see, because you are sovereign. You know that you don't need many others to tell you what to do. You know what's wrong or right. When you know these rules, then you can go on the straight path and not a straight. Okay? You can go through the straight path. You don't need the guidance, but of course, if you are a youth, you do need guidance. All youth and children do need guidance. I'm talking about adults here, from 25 above, okay, or 28 above. These people really can be their own leader. So there are a lot of females here in this planet that they are not very wise, you know, and all they care about is things from the flesh, all about sensation, pleasure, material stuff, romance. It's all they care about. They don't care about nothing else. Those are Luciferian group. They don't have a mind of their own. Okay? And they are totally dependent on others. To think for them, to do things for them. Because they don't have a mind of their own. Because they don't think properly. They go with the flow. They follow the crowd without think for themselves. What we call hide mind, hard mentality. So that's all for now. And I hope that we're gonna have a this past maybe on December. We're gonna have a break and the energy will change a bit till next year. Next year I think that's gonna be it's gonna be better than this year. I feel this based on the energy. I feel that's gonna be better, but still we are not out of the mud yet. But it's gonna be more about group consciousness and a lot of work, group work and group work and humanitarianism. So it's not gonna be very bad years as they are claiming. Okay. Later I'll do something. I'll do a study about it. And I forgot to say that it's one of the cards that one president would be re-elected this year. I don't know what I have said last year. This year, I mean on January about a president once re-elected there in the United States. It was on the cards already, okay? It was on the cards, and it won't have a third world war, not yet. It's all hysteria, and it's all group hysteria, group consciousness hysteria. There's no such thing as nuclear war, not yet, okay, not yet. I don't think it will happen. It's all nonsense, all BS. I don't believe that. I really don't. People like to, they like to use the collective consciousness. That is a mind game. They use this energy to create, to materialize things, to plasma, to make, to create plasma in, to how to say materialize, materialize, because I don't know, don't have another word for that. So they, if they are taught in a collective will, they will create things, they will materialize things. So they have implanted this into the mind of people, okay? This is a kind of psychic attack. They are put into the mind of those people that may will have a third world war soon, a nuclear war. And I'll say, no, it won't have, not so soon. Not next year, not this year yet, because it's already finishing in a way, but next year we don't have any nuclear war. That's not true. Okay? Later I will see to it. Later I will do a video about it. The Luciferian group is in full force right now, full force, and I mean the Luciferian ethereal, spiritual, non-human group. I'm not referring to human. Okay, I'm not referring to all those ridiculous people who serve to see beings. Okay, I'm not talking about them, the Satanists. No, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the real deal, the real one, that is the Luciferians and monster form, because this is what they are. And that's why I go to that place there at night, in the wee hours of the night, just so to prove that they really exist. And they warning me not to be there, or to poke my nose where I'm not called, and that I shouldn't be there, and that they will find me, okay, that they will look for me and find me. So I ask, why? You haven't found yet? So rich in technology and psychic power, and you haven't found yet? I fight with them, okay, because I'm not afraid, because I've been through too much already to have fear of anything. So they are now full force. Why? Because this energy from last year to this year was a very negative one, okay? Very negative from last year to this year. The negative, the energy was quite negative. So they are hurrying up before the year finish, because next year the energy will be somewhat different, more like, you're going to have a little, just a little bit response, okay? It's like they're gonna give a response based on the energy of the year. which will be number 9. So it's more about humanitarianism and other pleasant stuff. Okay, and I hope so. I'm crossing my finger that this will really take place. Okay, let's together mentalize that it will happen. We're gonna have a better year than this one. But meanwhile, they are hurrying up, okay, to harvest as much trouble, individual or collective, as possible until the end of this year. By December, however, things will slow down a bit. Okay, but meanwhile, this month, from August until the end of this month, there has been a lot of problem around, personal problems, and a lot of disaster. I mean, accidental, still feminicide. They're still targeting women, as was said before. It's all because of battle between the female and the male energy and other spheres. Okay, and but however, next year gonna be better, and I hope so, because about time we get some kind of bonanza, something like that, some kind of respite from all the trouble that many people have been through from 2020 until now, 4 years ago. Ability associated with social problem, health, personal health, family, relationship, finances, all of this stuff, all this aspect. And I hope that next year, at least next year, would be much better than these past years. But still they won't leave us alone, okay? Still they will trigger many people here, especially those people who is not self-conscious, not to walk, not the walk people. And when I say walk, I don't care what people say. I'm saying that it doesn't matter what other people say. When I say walk, meaning conscious people who know what's best for themselves and for others. Walk means people who, who is not triggered by the Luciferian energy and go about make stupid things, trouble for others and trouble for themselves, like killing one another and make trouble. Okay, these are walk, the real walk people. Okay, thus those Luciferian group, they do trigger, they push the trigger and watch who succumbs. Okay, if you are weak-minded, they will attack you really, really badly, really badly. Okay, they will penetrate through you and a force attack you. Yes, they are worth of pity, and then when you cast them away, when you curse at them, they feel more miserable. They are worth of pity. Ghosts as you call it, is nothing but this, because they, once the matter, this body here is dead, there's a copy of it, a ethereal copy of it. It's not the soul, it's another thing. They will take this, a piece of it, a copy of it, and they turn it into D. Many people don't know it, right? You're not gonna find this in any books of metaphysics, in any other kind of knowledge. I'm glad I know all this truth. Okay, that's why I am being targeted. My life is not easy. Not easy. Not because I will present that my life is easy. My life is nothing but easy. Okay? They do everything to destroy your life here. Everything. So some of us will be, some of our bodies will be using a cup of it to turn it a D, to torment the other beings in here, work for us. Okay?